Hello and welcome to New Hope for Today. My name is Pastor Andrew Hise, and I'm the pastor of New Hope Friends Church in Goldsboro, North Carolina. Something that people always told me as I was growing up is make sure you enjoy life while you're young. And I did when as I was getting older, did start to understand that a little bit. But I still always thought it was a very negative way to look at life. Like our life can't become more full as we get older. But if you do look back or look at young children, I think even of the children in my home, they live a very carefree existence, especially in my home. We provide 3 meals a day, snacks in between. They don't have to worry about food. We have a nice home where they can each have their own room. And so they don't have to worry about a bed to sleep in or shelter from bad weather. They don't have to worry about things to do because we provide lots of toys and lots of things for them to do, entertainment. And so their life is very carefree. And so maybe that was good advice. And maybe as I get a little older, I'll begin to understand that even more. Like enjoy life while you're young, because as the cares of the world come on you, it seems to be harder and harder. And if I can be completely honest, lately the cares of the world have been piling up even in my life, and maybe you're feeling the same way. Maybe you're feeling like there's a lot of things going on and you wish, like I always was told, that you could go back to a simpler time when you were a child and you had no worries. You didn't have bills that were coming due, or you didn't have to worry about health issues, or you didn't have to worry about if your back was going to hurt after you tried to work out in the yard, or numbers of things that are cares that pile up on our lives. And it is interesting. I think we in some ways do long for simpler times. But as I was reading today in Luke chapter 18, something really struck me. Jesus is talking to his disciples, and let me just read the passage for you. It's in Luke chapter 18, it's verses 15 to 17. It says this: "Now they were bringing even infants to him that he might touch them. And when the disciples saw it, they rebuked them. But Jesus called them to him, saying, 'Let the children come to me, and do not hinder them, for to such belongs the kingdom of God. Truly I say to you, whoever does not receive the kingdom of God like a child shall not enter it.'" As I was reading that, it really struck me that there is a sense in which, in our faith, we have to go back to a simpler time. A simpler time when we didn't complicate things with all this deep theology or our own thinking or our own wisdom, so to speak. Because to truly enter the kingdom of God, it takes this, what I would say is a childlike faith. A simple belief that Jesus did come as a real human. He was God in the flesh. That he lived a perfect life, died on a cross, rose again, all so that we could be saved from the coming judgment, so that we could inherit the kingdom. And that takes just a simple childlike faith. Can we come up with all the reasons why it's historical? Can we come up with all the reasons why this event changed history? Yeah, we can. I can spend hours talking about the evidence. But it simply takes a childlike faith, a childlike wonder. Even as I think about the cares of the world piling up on us, I think about how we are called the children of God, and how we can live not a perfect existence, but with a carefree existence in some way, because we trust a God that provides all of what we need. Not what we may want or what we may desire in our heart, like riches and all these things. No, but He promises to supply what we need. And in that, we can have a carefree existence. So if you're struggling today, remember, it's children. It's that childlike faith. It's coming to Jesus even as a child that will allow us to have a carefree existence. And He says this, I say to you, whoever does not receive the kingdom of God like a child shall not enter it. I pray that you'll find childlike rest, childlike faith even this day. New Hope for Today is a video devotional released on Tuesdays and Thursdays, which is recorded by Pastor Andrew Hise of New Hope Friends Church. New Hope Friends Church is located in Goldsboro, North Carolina at 4451 U.S. Highway 70 East. New Hope for Today. Strength for today, hope for tomorrow.